Hi there and welcome to JCB Tools. My name is Adrian and today we're going to look at this 21-RH1050. What is that, you may ask? Well, it's a rotary hammer, that's the RH, and the 1050, it's a 1050 watt rotary hammer. So as you can see, it comes in this useful storage case. I'm going to open it up so you can see the contents. So I've laid the contents out on the table so you can see exactly what you get. So first of all, we have the main drill unit itself. Now, it uses an SDS Plus system, and it does come with 3 starter drills. So there's an 8mm, a 10mm, and a 12mm masonry drill. With that, we have the advanced lubricant that comes with it, and this is used once you've cleaned off the top end of the drills, a little bit of lubricant on these prior to installing in the chuck. Okay, so it does come with the 2 chisels, the pointy one and the narrow one. Comes with a dust guard, and obviously it comes with a user manual. So we do recommend that you read the user manual thoroughly before use. And with that said, finally, it does have this conversion chuck so that you can use it with standard drill bits as well. So as you can see, this front handle here at the moment is in the vertical position. But I can, by twisting it, rotate it to this position here. So that would be with the left hand on the trigger. I can put it the other side as well. Tighten it back up, and I can use it the other way round. So, very quick and easy, simple to adjust. The one other thing of note, the machine does come with a depth stop. Simple little button on the top, this yellow button. If I put the depth stop in, the rod in, just get it started. And again, you can see it's lock solid. If I push the button, I can adjust the depth stop so we can drill to an accurate depth. So that was the depth stop. I've just removed it again for the purposes of the rest of the video. So with that said, I'll show you how to change the bits. Now, it has a standard chuck and the SDS Plus chuck. So to change these over, we simply pull back and the SDS Plus collar comes out. And then to put the standard chuck in, we pull the collar back, make sure it's located, and that's how to change between a standard 3-jaw chuck and the SDS chuck. So I'll put the SDS chuck back in for the time being, for the rest of the demonstration. If we want to fit the SDS Plus parts, again, we'd put a little bit of lubricant on the ends. We pull back on the front collar, push in, make sure it's fully home, release, and we need to make sure that it doesn't come out. If we haven't got this located correctly, so I'll turn it slightly, put it back in. Okay, now it doesn't come out. That's the point where we need to use it. So make sure when you fit anything in there in the SDS that you can't pull it out from the chuck. Exactly the same method with the drill bit. Pull back on the outer collar, fit the drill bit, rotate it. Once it's gone in, that's it, it's in position. Make sure it can't come out. So when you're using or removing any of the SDS tools, make sure after use that they're completely dry and cleaned of any dust or debris. A little bit of this advanced lubricant that we give you, it's a light grease that can be placed over the ends of each one of the tools. It just helps prolong the life of the individual tools. Again, it does come with this dust guard. If you're drilling into concrete and what have you, we want to keep any debris away from the chuck. If we were drilling overhead, sideways, that sort of thing, where dust could enter the chuck, again, we don't want that, and it does come with this dust guard. Okay, so we have a selector here. This position, fully forward, shows a picture of a drill bit. That would be for normal drilling, without the hammer drill. So if we were using this chuck with a normal drill, that would be the position. So again, the next position, I'll just push the little yellow button and rotate it vertically here. Now that shows a picture of a hammer and a drill, and that would be for hammer drilling. So when we want it to rotate on hammer, when we're using a masonry drill for instance, that would be the position. Okay, this position actually drops it out of gear. I'll show you that momentarily. But this position, the last one, is hammer only. So that would be the position if we were using a hammer chisel or a hammer point. So I'll just fit the hammer chisel and explain that previous position. Okay, so as you can see, if I were using it, this is locked in a certain position and it may not be in the orientation that I want it. What I can do is knock it out of gear, turn the chisel, as you can see now I'm at 90 degrees, which is where I want it, put it back into gear, and now it's locked pretty much in that position, and that's where I want it. So that's how to rotate the chisel and lock it in position using that out of gear position there. So controls, we have the forward and reverse lever here on the drill. Quite common, you see these on many types of drill. So this one here, forward, and if I turn it around you can see it pops out the other side. That would be the forward and reverse for the direction of rotation of the drill. Okay, so with that said, we have the main trigger here, and when you're chiseling you may well want to use the trigger lock. If you pull the trigger in and push the button, the trigger will lock on. You wouldn't normally use this for drilling, just for chiseling. So to release the lock, pull the trigger and it releases. And again, we can set the maximum and minimum speed, or the maximum speed, on the speed controller here on the handle. So just to show, if I turn this, I'm looking down at it, down towards the handle, anti-clockwise. That would be the slowest speed, and you'll see the trigger doesn't pull fully back. If I turn it clockwise as I'm looking at it, all the way up, that allows maximum speed, the full speed of the tool. Okay, so now that we've seen all the controls, I've plugged it into our 13 amp outlet, and there we are, we're in hammer drill mode. I've got a masonry bit in, we're ready to go. And again, I'll just show you that speed control. So that's full speed. I can wind it right down to the slow speed. Well, I do hope you found this demonstration useful. For more information on this or any of our other products, visit jcb-tools.co.uk. I've been Adrian, and thank you for watching.